What's up, family? Get this video a big thumbs up. Now, you guys might see a little white patch on my shirt. Your boy got it cool, but we don't miss, man. So, I'm coming back to you with breaking news. So, it looked like the WNBA Players Association has opted out of the current collective bargaining agreement. What does this mean? So, just like many have predicted, the WNBA could be headed towards a mega strike. Yes, I said it. So, it looked like the woman has decided to opt out of the bargaining agreement. Now, we know this could possibly be the case because they had to tell the November the 1st to opt. They had until the November 1st to opt in or opt out. Now, Breonna Stewart was vocal in a press conference and it stated that after the finals was done, she was going to let everybody know what the players was going to do. And now she is the spokesperson for the Players Association. Now, we already know, congratulations to her. And then New York Liberty pulled off and won the WNBA final championship. But I'm here to tell you it was reported by a Bleacher Report, and they dropped a video with Breonna Stewart letting the world know this message. So I'm telling you right now, it's about to get real. But with no further ado, let's check out the footage.
Yes, I want to opt out.
The WNBA, if you want us to be here, you have to pay us more. It's business.
Everyone, buckle up. It's about to be a fun day.
This is our opportunity to get it right.
Well, family, there you go. That is the video that is currently making shockwaves across the country. That was Breonna Stewart letting it be known they will be opting out the current collective bargaining agreement. Now, a post was released by ESPNW and stated that this right here, let's put it up. This right here, as you guys see. And the post says, the WNBA announced Monday that players are seeking, quote unquote, a business model that reflects their true value. You know what I'm saying? So this is something that the players is looking at doing, getting something that affects or encompasses their true value, so to say, right? And it goes on to say, the WNBA players opt out of CBA, face potential work stoppage. WNBA players have opted out of their current collective bargaining agreement and face the prospect of a work stoppage if they don't negotiate a new deal with the league by the end of 2025 season, according to ESPN Chinny Okwamike. Okay? So I told y'all the strike will be coming. And the article was released. But before we get into the article real quick, I just want you to see what Shanae had to say on ESPN. So this, my friends, will send shockwaves across the league. So with no further ado, check it out.
I do want to stick in the W, though, Chene, because we do have some breaking news about the future of the league and its players now that the season is concluded. What can you tell us?
Breaking news, the WNBPA Executive Committee and Board of Player Reps have voted that they are opting out of the 2020 collective bargaining agreement. So this means that the players and the league are now on the clock to negotiate a new CBA by the end of the 2025 season. And y'all, the timing of this decision is truly huge, coming off of a historic WNBA season that includes record viewership, increases in attendance by 48%, increases in merchandise sales by 600% compared to last year. So this is a huge decision that was made, and now we wait and see how the league and the players are going to work together for the future of the WNBA.
So what are the players going to be asking for here, Chene? What could we be looking at?
Yeah, the key issues are establishing a new economic model that is truly more creative and ensures player wages better reflect the growing business. They also hope to build upon professional standards that are set by teams like New York, Seattle, Las Vegas, Phoenix, all whom have state-of-the-art practice facilities. And of course, they hope to expand lifelong benefits for players, including retirement and family planning. So you can see right here, these are some of the points of emphasis that the league and the players are going to have to address.
So if those are the point of emphasis, I'm wondering, Chene, how far are the players looking to take this? Is there any possibility that we could see a possible work stoppage here?
To me, what I've heard and what I've learned from the union is the fact that they're preparing to take as long as necessary to be able to have the best negotiation as possible. They have been leaning on their leading experts of their collective bargaining agreement and their advisory council to sort of make these determinations. But overall, we have seen over the course of this WNBA season that the players, they have handled their business on the court, and now they look to handle their business literally off the court in this monumental time for the league.
So news here on NBA Today. The Players Association is opting out of the 2020 collective bargaining agreement. Y'all.
Now, family, that was Shanae on ESPN breaking this story, as you guys see. And ESPNW did release an article as well. So we will check that out right now. As the article goes on to say, the WNBA players have opted out of their current collective bargaining agreement and face the prospect of a work stoppage if they don't negotiate a new deal with the league by the end of the 2025 season. So the 2025 season will not be affected by this. All of the ladies, I'm pretty sure, is going to sign like a 1-year deal with whatever team they got. So I'm pretty sure, like Kelsey Mitchell's situation, she's more than likely going to sign a 1-year agreement with the Indiana Fever moving forward because of this bargain agreement. And I think there's other big name players, right? And their contracts is currently up, but I'm pretty sure they will be signing 1-year agreements because of this bargain agreement. However, let's continue within the article. So it goes on to say, the elected numbers of the Women's National Basketball Players Association, WNBPA, announced Monday that players are seeking, quote unquote, a business model that reflects their true value, encompassing high salaries, enhanced professional work conditions, expanded health benefits, and crucial investments needed for long-time growth. This right here tells me that it always come down and it's always about the money. The players want more money. They want bigger salaries. They want to be paid accordingly. But what we all got to realize is there's not enough data saying that. You know what? What happened this season? Is it going to happen next year? That's the big questions, right? And year after that. And we don't have enough data, I feel like, to prove that this league is going to keep high viewership numbers for the foreseeable future. I honestly think that they're getting ahead of themselves. I mean, you just got charter flights, man. But anyway, now one could guess that because of this explosion or because of the explosion that occurred, but we don't know. Like I said, we don't know how it's going to be moving forward based on the season alone, right? But the players had until November 1st to opt out of the current deal, which has set to expire in 2027 and will still be in effect until October 31st, 2025. The two sides have a year to come to an agreement. And there you go, family. And then it says, citing higher television ratings, attendance, and a new TV rights deal with Disney, Amazon Prime, and NBC worth over $2 million a year. And also, this is a defining moment, not just for the WNBA, but for all of us who believe in the progress of the WNBA. President Nika Akwambe of the Seattle Storm said in a statement, quote unquote, "The world has evolved since 2020 and we cannot afford to stand still. If we stay in the current agreement, we fall behind. Quote unquote, opting out isn't just about bigger paychecks. It's about claiming our rightful share of the business. We built improving working conditions and securing a future where the success we create benefits today's players and the generations to come. We are not just asking for a CBA that reflects our value. We're demanding it because we earned it." And that's what I mean, family. They're so entitled because at the end of the day, they feel like they earned something that doesn't show a longevity period of time and the sustainability of the league from a business perspective to see if they truly earn what they say they earn, right? So just because you had a great year and the league had a great year overall, and it's been their first league. I mean, this has been their first league's enormous jump to progress in the right direction, changing the trajectory of the whole league. How can you just jump to saying, okay, I want this? Too quick to want a handout, and I feel like the work still needs to be put in. That's just my opinion. But however, let's continue to go down. The WNBA moved to all of charter travel for the first time this season and expanded to 13 teams next season, with Golden State joining the league. In 2026, Toronto and Portland also will launch WNBA franchises, and that's where the owners, or the NBA owners, I should say, to be more specific, the Toronto Raptors and the Golden State Warriors, they have invested in this league more than anything creating those teams, then seeking a return on investment. As we all know, the NBA has been a lifeline for the WNBA. I did drop a video on that and how much debt that the WNBA owes the NBA owners that own their teams in the NBA. They owe a whole lot of money. And at the end of the day, those owners are eager in the NBA to seek a return on their investment. And you talking about what you earned and what you won already. What about what they earned and what they wanted and seeked as a return on investment over a long period of time? Continue to be a lifeline for you to even get a check. You get what I'm saying? So it's just mind blowing to me. But let's continue, quote unquote. The players made the decision to opt out of the last CBAs to realign the business and save the league from its own limitations. Quote on the WNPBA executive director Terry Carmichael Jackson said, quote unquote, today with a stronger foundation and no investments flowing in, they're opting out again. This time to fully professionalize the league, secure proper wages, improving working conditions, and lock in meaningful benefits. As a union, we serve as the behest of the players, and for them, this is all about the business, all about business, their business. And this is why I always say unions sometimes could be chaotic because they're so busy jumping to have a stance on going against the business, which is the WNBA league as a whole, right? Because the union always looks at what do I want, what do I want, what do I want. But at the end of the day, from a business perspective, look at all the debt that the WNBA is owed. You get what I'm saying, family? So it's like one thing that stands out to me is, well, they request a new commissioner. Is this part of the bargaining agreement? Because getting a new commissioner, could that be something that's on the table for these ladies? Because we already know that Kathleen Engelbert ain't doing right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to get a new commissioner, in my opinion, and make that part of the agreement as well, if that's what y'all going to do from a business perspective, to actually advocate for y'all as a whole, but also make sure both sides, it makes sense. Common sense rules implemented, and common sense negotiations implemented along with policy. That's my opinion, though, because it's going to be an interesting off season, especially dealing with these contracts, right? But it does go on to say players are prepared to negotiate for as long as it takes. Union sources told ESPN's Chinny Akwame Mike, even if it means a work stoppage. And I find that hard to believe, knowing that they already don't get paid enough, and we had Angel Reese already put that out there. You know what I'm saying? These players, they want more money, but then they about to stop the income that's coming in, even though they got to October 1st, 2025. Get out of here, man. They can't afford to stop. And they're trying to have a long stance. And let's say, for example, the league said, okay, y'all think y'all can? Y'all think y'all better off in fighting this stance? Like y'all don't need us? Let's say the commissioner go with that. Then they're going to just they're just going to be out of work as long as possible, knowing that they need that money. Anyway, man, it's just mind-blowing to me. But it goes on to say, with the historic 2024 WNBA season now in the books, we look forward to working together with the players in the WNPBA on a new CBA that is fair to all and lays the foundation for growth and success for years to come. WNBA Commissioner Kathleen Engelbert said in a statement. The union said it was hoping for a new economic model that transforms the current system, which imposed arbitrary and restrictive caps on the value and benefits of the players. The players want an equity-based model that grows and evolves with the league's increased business success. Other areas that the union would like to see improve include salaries, retirement benefits, child care, and family. They want child care too, and family planning benefits. This isn't, quote unquote, this isn't some sudden wake-up call. It is the accumulation of what we've been driving for over the last several years. WNPBA First Vice President Kelsey Plum said, we played a key role in the league's historic growth, and now we're breaking free from the current system to demand full transparency and an equitable stake in the business we helped build. But what about we could say this then. Let's call it spade for a spade, Kelsey Plum. The league built you for who you are, because I wouldn't know who you are if I didn't watch the WNBA. So you got to watch what you say here, man. It's mind-blowing to me. I feel like I need a new commissioner. That should be a part of this agreement. If y'all want to do something that's actually conducive from a business perspective, that's just my opinion. But look, I'm pretty sure The 2025 season is going to come together like normal. I don't think we're going to see any stoppage in the season or anything like that. Now, going into the 2026 season, then we might. But as of course, I don't think the 2025 season is going to be affected by this. Like I stated, I believe a lot of players are going to sign a 1-year contract because they have until the end of 2025 under the current agreement. And it's just going to be interesting moving forward. But definitely get down in the comment section. Let me know you guys' thoughts about this, perspective, and insights. Give this video a big thumbs up. On that way, family, peace.